Hello, welcome back to Satisfactory Update 6. This is Maker Gaming, episode 24. Yeah, so we mostly finished up the copper. We've got the ingots created there. We got a long way in getting the assemblers ready for our space parts over closer to our base. And so, yeah, we need to finish up both of those things, and then we'll move on to the next stage of our plan. I'll show that once we finish up those two things. Thanks for joining, and let's get started. Thank goodness. It's kind of cool. I just parachuted while holding my sword out. You might want to think about putting that underneath the bridge. Running it like that. If we end up using this bridge for actual transportation. You know what? Let's see about this. We could probably... No, we need more. Reinforced iron plates. We need to do this probably behind the next episode. Let me get these all set up. I'll be right back. There goes another parachute. You hear that? Bunch of bullshit. I don't even know how to activate it yet. I died because of it. Speaking of, I need to update the death counter. We need to do some math. So we need 100 of these. So 20, 200, 2,000. That's not bad at all. Stators, we need 100. That's not bad at all either. But we will set that up.
Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Alright, 750. And looks like we only need 2 stators, so 50. So we only need 200. So we actually don't even need that storage mostly. Oh, we need it for here. Okay, so once we power that up, that will get us an eventual 100 stators. That'll lead into there, which is really unnecessary now that I think of it. I'll show you what I can afford. And for there we need 2,000 cables, so let me run and get that real quick. Alright, we already had 200 in the machine, so that's another 9 stacks, so that's 2,000 of that. So when we power that, we will have our wiring completed. So we need 3,000 steel beams. It's a lot. We'll put in 500 to start. It's easy enough to remember. Not that we will, or not that I will. 1 and 2. So we need 250 of these. That's not bad. So 200 more modular frames.
Harvest.
500 of these. And go back again. Alright, we need another 200 for the machine. Take few for us because we're going to be building a power plant soon, off camera. We need, I think it was maybe 500 of these. We'll take that for now. Take 600 actually. And back to our hypertube. See you in a minute. Alright, so I know I was just loading the assembler for the space parts, but I did some stuff off camera, so let's go see that first and then we'll get right back to finishing those so that the space parts are automated. And that will be the last time the space parts are in a non-permanent factory. The next one we'll set up to finish the game. So yeah, I came back and I added the next 8 just because power was getting... we were at 1,000 I think for 1,200. So us building out. So now we have 1,800. Yeah, because we were getting 130 away from crashing. I also took to making these two match the new one and started the outline of the 4th one. So adding on, I think we'll do 3 more going down this way as needed. We might just get to oil before all that. But yeah, so now we have 1,800. And we'll go get the assemblers going. I realize the warning on the map is for the model Explorer having no fuel, so we're just going to go put a little fuel in it so that it stops blinking on my map. Alright, coming up on the space elevator. Where's our power? Okay, so we have what we need in there. That will make all of our stators while we're getting other things ready. We have 600. And that makes 1,000. So let me go get one more 1,000. Alright, we are back from our last hypertube trip to finish stocking these up.
Comply.
So that one's ready. We went and got the last 1,000 steel. And with all those ready, we can now power it up. And this will be the last time we use the space elevator here. We used it to unlock tier 5 and 6. And then we'll disassemble it at some point once we have its more permanent home finished in the Spire Coast. Let's see. There's automatic wiring. Alright, everything's producing. And it'll keep us, we'll be able to keep track, top right corner, and get on with the next thing, which is finishing out stators. We're gonna need more concrete for that. Should have thought of that before I left the base. But I'll get all that and go back to the canyon. Hey, they're tied. Alright, this one's going the slowest. Maybe we fill it all the way up. Yep. We're gonna make a bunch of power shards. We got at least 25 or 26 from exploring the edges of the map. And now our power can support it, now that we're up to 1800. Alright. There's seven more power shards for where needed. Actually, I don't... Let's make the other 7 too. We'll take 14. You know, since we made power slugs, I'm just gonna boost all of these. That way we can hopefully get them done by the end of the episode. And if one finishes, I could always divide across the extra assembler. So now we're making 6 a minute, and 12.5 a minute, and 5 a minute. Each one's costing 65 megawatts, so. But that is fine for now. When I was building up the power supply, I also added this extra layer to this area, added these black walls. I like this area. I think I built this to maybe house a couple truck stations. Have transport out that way, back to base. It's a good location for that. Maybe to the black powder. Now we're back to finish off the copper. Alright. Now we're producing 120 a minute. Copper ingots. Now let's get them out of here. Basically gonna do the same thing as the other waterfall, whatever you want to call it. Alright. There we go. There's our copper. Alright, I think we got our copper set up now. So we'll just pick a spot over here for the build and get started on stators. We'll zoop this out just so that we stay on this angle. We'll have a few angles down here for the buildings to not quite match up. I think it looks better. I don't know, more natural something. I also want to get everything set up on awesome syncs so that this is always, every line is always moving. I don't feel like fighting. I don't know my detonator anymore. Again? I can get rid of these eventually with bombs. So I'm thinking right here is fine. And even this height might be okay. Four by four. We'll say at least a 4 by 5, if not one more than that. Not sure on that side yet. Alright, we'll just go here. And for wire, it's only costing us 15 per. I think I left the wall on black, but leave it for now. We're not doing this back wall because we don't know if we're going to go one more forward or not. We might. Is that a problem height? I don't know if I start here, I guess. Alright, we're gonna run all these with the proper belt speeds. Ones into the machines, 120s through the main. We might also do a splitter here. If we do that. Alright, these are all set up now. Our first 4 at least. We might do 2 rows. That'd be half of it. Maybe we'll just sink the rest. Do windows. Be a lot of windows on this build. In all our builds. Now we need an assembler floor. Go concrete for now. You know, we haven't used the other floor in a while. We'll use that. Alright, probably just gonna match that, and that's what will bring the that same corner as we just used. We'll bring in the steel pipes. Almost out of materials. Okay, so after rewatching that last little section, I apologize. That was way too dark to be building in. I'll try and remember from now on to put up some lights if I'm building in the middle of the night. So we need to get these connected, put them up there, build a couple assemblers, get the stators running. Not gonna be able to deal with this. Just assume we'll go. Oh, do we want to go to the corner? Makes sense. Press R to change the direction so it was going in. Not real worried about power. I'm just going to do something like that. And like that. And just connect them. Alright, now put a couple of these down. Well, just one to start. Read about. Getting 30, right? 30 each, so we could do plenty of these. We don't need all this wire at all for this. Maybe a couple. Here checking on production. I really need to get in the habit of labeling my factories with the production numbers. I only did that at the starter factory, and it's very helpful in times like this. That did not look optimized, it was not full. Neither one of these are. 60 per minute best case. But none of them get full. Looks like the iron's not keeping up anywhere, so let's go see what's wrong with iron. Alright, so these two have plenty of iron, but not any coal. half and half split. Alright, these are not optimized. These are full of coal. We need to figure that out. We'll figure that out soon. I was saying I should sync a bunch of this. So give me a second. Space parts are getting along pretty well. We could go split the smart plating across automatic wiring assembler. Speed it up. If we need to go over there for anything, we will do that while we're over there. Alright. While we're waiting, and because we're not going to need all this, we will split it off. Add some over here. This is all temporary. Just sitting here, so that'll help that. Should just be the standard for everything we're doing now. Mark 3 belt, something high, going into an awesome sync, taking everything. Alright, so I was just watching the last few minutes of footage, and man, that steel is atrocious. Probably the least efficient build I've ever made. I'm guessing that main problem is the fact that the 120 is coming from one direction for one, and the other direction for one. The 3 machines take 135, so yeah, we're only getting 45 to the first machine. Then would it be 45 to the second? What does that leave? Another 30, so you're only getting 30 to the third machine, and then the fact that you're doing that the opposite direction, it's a mess. So we really need to fix that, but in this episode we still want to get the stators going, optimize that space parts so that they can finish up, and by the end of the episode so that we can unlock the tiers. So that'll have to be on our to-do list. The steel is high on the to-do list now, though. So let me just go over here, get some more parts. I also need better paths up my buildings. I need to unlock stairs, some of that stuff in the awesome shop soon. But since we're on our way to pick up materials, we'll stop and get this smart plating moving twice as fast real quick. Alright, you know what? I think I just thought of the best way to quick fix that steel, I can still do it in this episode, is just underclocking the 3 machines so they're each taking in 40 resources. That'll make the 120 split actually even across the 3, and that should help them all fill up. So we'll do that, just temporarily fix. Alright, so we want to divide that one. We are out of steel beams. I'm not sure how that happened, but it's alright. Alright, so now we set this one up. Waste not, want not.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
2 belt speeds.
Harvest.
Now we're just gonna take a short look around before we go get supplies, see if we can get this hard drive. I'm sorry, this artifact. Ada's always whining about. That looks like something. You know, I wonder if this is the someone just commented today about a cave. I looked it up, Mr. 402. Is this
I strongly advise you
the
to
cave he
harvest
was
this
thinking
specimen.
of? We're not even going to worry about the health. We're just going to collect. And for some reason, it's not poisoning me yet. There it goes. Alright, thank you, Mr. 402. I wonder, Wesley also mentioned a hard drive by my base with a cave, and I thought he meant this one, which I had checked. Sorry, not in this corner. That corner way over there. Anyway, let me grab the supplies. I'll be right back. Alright, so the main thing we need, plates and reinforced iron plates. All the other staples, copper, wire, copper sheets, rods. Good enough. Let's get back. Ugh, out of materials. I just realized the last supply run we did, I said I needed to go get 1,000 steel beams, which would have been a total of 2,000, but we needed a total of 3,000, so we were 1,000 shy. We just put another 400 in. We're probably gonna have to go pick up another 600. It's okay. One more step. I wonder if you can save and exit in a hypertube. I'm not going to try it. Oh, I just stopped off. I'm going to try really hard to start remembering the H. So my videos, there's not a sword constantly out when I'm running around. I guess I understand now why so many content creators use the coffee cup. The sword is big. Sorry, the basher. You know, we were about to leave the base, but the versatile frameworks they're just so close that we could do another split. Get these made even faster. That's not enough work. I'm gonna have to clean all that out. The stuff that's gone in the assembler and my material's full, so it'll just keep going, so not worth it. I need to clean up this bridge, but no time. But that's another little simple thing to clean up when my inventory is not stocked. Alright, we have 140 smart plates to get steel pipes over there and into the assemblers. So let's come up with a path. Too bad that's not straighter. But should we say screw it? Nah, that won't look good. Let's do some spaghetti. I'm not above it. I thought my display was gone for a second. Sorry about that. I think this'll do. Still got that connected. Probably should have deleted all. Oh, we can see from here. Ish. Close enough, right? I'm only letting you live because I'm probably going to contain you. Got me. Alright, that needs to go. Fool me once. We don't have steel pipes yet. Smart splitter. That's great. We're already set up with that smart splitter for overflow, so it's all coming here for now until we don't need it. Bringing them forward just a little bit. They don't really need to be that close together, but I mean, they're making one thing, right? For now, we'll just put it right by the entrance. This is temporary too. And a merger and we're done. Oh, sorry, power. Right? Power. Right below the window. Nothing fancy needed here. guess we're gonna see what height we need. Maybe to get here? No, we need it to equal the splitter height. So we want to even there. Even there. It's not right. Try again. Even there. Alright, that's the right spot. I believe it's 3. We want a splitter from there. That's an even better fit than I thought. Hopefully it comes up the right amount. Oh, well, that's handy. Too much to hope this would be a 90. Nope. Perfect. That means we just need a splitter here. Make it even. Alright. Now stators, 10 a minute. We know we're getting that, at least that amount of copper. Not for sure about the steel pipes until we work on fixing up the steel in the next episode. Oh, but I did mention, let's let that work for a second. I did mention we could start to fix by at least turning one of them down to 30 a minute. Or turning all 3 down to 40 a minute. So let's do that. Pick in the middle one. Alright. So the middle ones are now making 30, so now the 120 will evenly split. Eventually, once it gets balanced through the lines, it'll eventually get split between all 3. And we won't have that thing where one bogs down because it's out of coal and one does because it's out of iron. So that should help our steel pipe situation. Alright, it's going to take some time for this to balance out. If it does. I don't see why it wouldn't. Till then, let's make sure stators are producing. And that's everything we promised. Uh-oh. That was a dumb direction. Alright, 2 are on the run. I got a door, guys. Forgot to boost. Alright, we're producing. Man, I'd say let's prime them, but it's not like I have. Yeah, I have plenty. We can reload right down there, I'm sure. Alright, so stators are going 10 a minute at the moment. Will they see me from here? Nope. They just despawned. Take that. Pacifism achievement. We should get back to keeping track of what we're making. It's very important. We'll try different displays on different factories till decide on one we like the best. Put a check there just because gotta put something there apparently. And so that's the glossy, that's the matte. We're technically also producing a lot of copper. Do we want to split this now, or do we want to be using more of it? We need 80 up top. Can we make a spark splitter right now? Nope, for now we'll just turn it off then. Let's get stators up. Alright, while we were doing our sign, we completed our phase. So let's get back to the space elevator. Yeah, so we're on our way. We're gonna go unlock tiers 5 and 6. That's good. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, so that's good. We're gonna start a new phase of this, I think. Kind of had some plans this week. I kind of want to look at the Spire Coast. I made a few sketches. I want to figure out somewhere to put a good circle. I'm kind of leaning towards using this curve as a guide. And we'll get a little more detailed in the next episode, but I think I want to move my hub over there, move my space elevator over there. We're about to unlock oil, so we're going to be over here a lot more doing our fuel, our plastics. And I also want to do a storage. So I'm kind of looking around in this area. But that's going to be kind of the big background project for the next dozen episodes probably, while we're also unlocking the new tier 5 stuff, power plants, plastic, all the other good stuff, awesome shop stuff, and more MAM research. But we'll be doing all that as we kind of move our main and probably final base to the Spire Coast. But to do that, we got to end the episode. And in the episode, we need to unlock the new tiers. Oh, what a solemn time. It's night. Star pattern still repeated. And this is full. We made the right amount of the other two, just not this one. We need to collect those extras. Here we go. Where do we want to watch it from? Alright, we're back at the space elevator. I remembered my holster. I even did photo mode. Make it a little bit better. Can't do photo mode. Alright, we have our parts. Project Assembly, Delivery 2, it's the framework. And it will unlock Tier 5 and 6, so let's load it up. And send it out. There it goes. Alright. 5 and 6 unlocked. 7 and 8. Let's see what those will look like. 2500 versatile framework. 500 modular engines. And 100 adaptive control units. And those will be unlocked as we unlock new milestones in Tier 5 and 6. Can I just say, that little sculpture right there, It's awesome. One of the reasons I picked this for apparently now a temporary base. Alright, tier 5 and 6 unlocked. So that's going to do it for the episode. First thing, next episode, we'll go to the hub and talk about all the different new milestones. For those that haven't played, we're unlocking oil, which we can convert into fuel using the new machines, refineries. And we also open up plastic with that, and lots of other stuff. So we'll get into that in the next episode. Thank y'all for joining. We're going to try and be a little more organized with our episodes. That last episode was all over the place, so we're going to try and just have 1 or 2 goals each episode. And, yeah, see you soon. Thanks for watching.